Here we see the Edge Network Intelligence Summary View. This gives an enterprise-wide view or dashboard of what's happening in the entire enterprise. Across the top we have a banner that shows current incidents that are happening in the network. And here we have a drop down where you can drill down and look at a similar dashboard for a specific site as opposed to the entire organization. You can see on the banner that we have a couple of low-level incidents occurring with Radius, DHCP, and web access, but we also have a higher P2 incident that's occurring with DNS. Below each one of these incidents that's being reported, you can also see the number of users that are being affected. Below the banner, we have a quick snapshot of what applications are being used based on number of users that are using that application, and we also have a stack-ranked list of the top 5 applications that are being used in the enterprise based on the amount of bandwidth that each one of those applications is using. So we can see we have some generic SSL traffic, Zoom conferencing, Microsoft SharePoint access, Apple, etc., based on the amount of bandwidth that's being consumed by each one of those applications on an enterprise-wide basis. What's shown in this graph can also be customized by clicking on the gear icon. This gives you the ability to filter or control what's displayed. You can look at the top 5. You can look at a custom list of applications. You can filter out some of those top 5 applications if you really want to focus on one specific application. You can also focus on SSID from an access point perspective, or if you've got custom groupings defined, transport types, or the criticality of the application, you can filter on that information as well. Down below these metrics, we have these 3 cards. First, we have a high-level list of advisories. And then we have a list of the top 50 most problematic clients that are being seen in the enterprise. One thing that's useful to do with problematic clients is you can click this filter button here, and then you can filter on metric or device type. Also, if you've got tags defined, which we don't have any in this example, but for example, if you tagged your point of sale devices, you could filter on that tag to only pull up problematic devices that fit within that group or that tagged group. The final card we have here on the ENI Enterprise dashboard is the Wi-Fi health by group. So you can see that it shows by default it sorts by the least healthy, but you can also filter on location types such as building or floor, or if you have a preset group defined, you can filter on that as well. So it gives you a lot of ability from a Wi-Fi access perspective to filter down and really take a close look at what's happening within individual locations or with individual AP groups. Now from the Summary tab, let's move over to the Global tab. This gives us a map view of the entire enterprise. The locations are shown on the map. Over here we can see a list of incidents that are ranked in order of type and severity. Clicking on the Overall tab right here, you can see that in general there's no severe incidents going on, not a lot happening. There is a Priority 6 DHCP problem. You can also drill down to a specific site. For example, looking at Waco, you can see that that has the same Priority 6 DHCP incident. Clicking on this dashboard link right here will take you to the summary dashboard for that specific location. Finally, one of the most powerful features of the Global tab is this performance link right here. So by clicking on the performance link, it shows you a ranking or stack rank of sites based on the worst baseline of any metric at any one of those sites. So you can change what you want the sorting to be, as well as what metric you want to look at specifically. But you can see here that, for example, Waco has a problem where 12% of DNS clients are affected. If we wanted to look at DHCP specifically, you can see here that that changes the display. Now Waco has 6.9% of clients that are affected by a DHCP issue. Now, if I click on Waco, it expands it out. You can see that the most common root cause here is server not reachable for these DHCP problems. If I go ahead and click on that, that's going to take me to another page where we have health and remediation. It shows the root cause based on percentage of why all the users are having problems with DHCP at the Waco location. So there's a lot of really good tools here that you can use to quickly drill down, locate a problem, and identify the potential root cause directly from the Edge Network Intelligence dashboard.